Hey everyone, and welcome to your first video series on generating traffic online. Um, Today what I want to do is I want to start at the easiest place, the most simplest way into generating traffic online. And without a shadow of a doubt, the easiest and simplest way is solo ads. Solo ads are highly effective. Um, I know in the last numerous few years, the solo ads have kind of died out a small bit, but you can still get great results, and it's super easy and it's super simple. And I mean simple, I mean simple. There's only a few things you need to do, okay? You need to create an email for your sales funnel, for your offer, whatever it might you be promoting. You want to create an effective email. I would not advise in going to a solo ad vendor and letting them create the email for you, because simply you don't know what the message is going to say, and it might not be congruent with your offer. So therefore the people that might click the link, even though you're still paying for the click, they might be getting the wrong message, and your conversions will be hammer. Okay, your conversions would be really low. Like if a solo ad vendor created an email like, for example, claim your free bonus now, and you didn't have a free bonus, then quite simply the user is not really going to go ahead further, because he is after getting the wrong pre-frame, the wrong message, and therefore he's not going to go ahead with your offer, or go ahead and enter his email or purchase something from your sales funnel or your offer. So the most important thing that you have to do is create your own email. If a solo ad provider isn't going to willing to let you use your email, then I would kind of suggest not to use them, simply because they're probably going to catch you out. And so a place that I like to go and use and check out is this place called Udemy. Udemy is a fantastic place. It's super easy, and there's a lot of vendors on there where you can check the reviews and do a bit of research, and you can pick wisely, and you should not have any problems. I'm just going to very briefly walk you through this platform right now. So you come over here to the left and you click My Solos. Okay, so on top here you see these features: 14 days, 100 visitors, 35 cents, 95 cents, whatever. And you can pretty much choose how much you want to pay, how many visitors you want, and how many days do you want to get clicks before. Like, let's say if you want to clicks in 2 days, you take 2 days. If you want clicks in 9 hours, take 9 hours. Now, that being said, not everyone's going to have clicks available in 9 hours, but it's an option that you have anyway. But I like to go here. See where it says here, sales? I like to click this, and I like to go for a minimum of 50% sales, okay? Now what this means is someone's selling clicks on this website, okay? Let's say they have they're after selling 100 solo ads. What this means right here on the right here, 70%. Okay, that means 70% of people who bought solo ads from this vendor have made money from their solo ads, which I think is awesome. So that doesn't mean that if you buy 100 clicks, you're going to get 70% sales. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if 10 people bought solo ads from this Kenneth fella here, 7 out of the 10 of those guys have made money into their account, which I think is really good. Now that being said, that's for upfront. There's obviously you make more in the follow-up of your email sequence. So I think that's awesome, and it's a great feature to have in this website, and I think you can pick wisely. So there's a few guys here that have got good statistics on sales. Now let's just say we want to place an order with this guy right here. Okay, so if you want, you can read the You can read the reviews, and all these guys here have made money from his solo ad provided. So let's see. 400 clicks, 800 clicks, 100 clicks, and he made money out of 100 clicks, 150 clicks, 200 clicks, 100 clicks, 1000 clicks, 100 clicks, 150 clicks, 200 clicks, 200 clicks, 200 clicks. Now, I like to see when people are making money from 100 clicks, simply because if you buy 1000 clicks, you should have no problem in making some money from 1000 clicks. Now, when purchasing a solo ad from this vendor, there's a place down here where you can, okay, he can only provide 500 clicks tomorrow. If you want 1000 clicks, skip on, and you can buy 1000 clicks in the 7th of January if you wish. But if you wanted clicks today or tomorrow, you can only get 500 clicks. But obviously you're not going to get 500 clicks on your first test. So let's say you purchase 200 clicks, okay? So you're going to be charged $100, 49 cents per click. Now that's really, really reasonable. But I like to go a step further. I'm kind of going for the more advanced stuff. What I would do, and what I suggest to do, is go for top tier 1 traffic. And top tier 1 traffic comes from countries like USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, Singapore. I think that's pretty much it. From a few, maybe 1 or 2 more other countries that have high income in the country, that are tier 1 traffic, and they're more obliged to purchase products as opposed to countries like Indonesia, Pakistan, Africa, all these places where there's low income. Also, from my personal experience, I like to go and choose no mobile, simply because when someone's on a mobile and you have if you're going to bring into a sales funnel with let's say with a video, they mightn't always be able to watch that video, simply because you and I, of course, we always go online on our mobile, and we might be in the living room with our parents or our loved ones, or we might be in a public transport, and we might not be able to watch the video, and therefore if it happens to me or you, then of course it could happen to someone else. And I've seen this over and over again, where mobile traffic doesn't convert as well when you're promoting videos. So for me, from my personal experience, I like to choose no mobile, and that's my personal experience. Now you can go and test this for yourself if you want, but for me, I like to choose no top tier 1 and no mobile. Now we're going to pay a bit more for this because it's more quality traffic. When you go top tier 1, it's going to add 10 cents per click, and when you go no mobile, it's going to add a further 10 cents per click. So that's 20 cents per click, which is 69 cents per click you're going to be charged, which is still reasonably cheap. Now if you've got a conversion of, let's say, 40% in your landing page, you're going to be paying leads, what, about 120, 130, 140, $1.40. That's not bad, that's cheap. And if you can get a proper converting sales funnel, you're no doubt going to make some money here. No doubt. Now, I'm not going to say make a guarantee that you are going to make money, because I don't know what you're promoting. I don't know what solo ad vendor you're going to test. So I'm just going to say, do a bit of research here, okay? Go up to these guys, look at the reviews, ask them a few emails saying, would you think this offer will convert good with your solo ad? So that's pretty much it. High quality leads from Bing Media Zoo, click banking. Now this guy, I think, has got really good solo ads. If this is true, then I'm probably going to test this guy within the next week or so, and I hope to get good results, but I can't make any guarantees because I haven't actually test this guy myself, but no doubt I will. Now, let's say for example, now using Udemy, you only have a few niches, okay? You only have marketing, finance, health, mobile, social, and these are pretty much limited. So you mightn't have so much of a service here using Udemy if you're not using the internet marketing niche or make money online niche. But let's say if you are in some other niche, let's say dog training. Second, so I can delete that. Okay, so let's say that you are in, let's say that you're doing a different niche. Let's say you're doing dog training. For example, I'm not saying, you know what I mean. So we go here, okay, and we go into these websites down here, and we click into this website right here, and we pretty much just browse around different websites, and if we see a website that asks for their email address, asks for your email address, sorry, then we could easily go out there and send them an email and be very nice and polite and ask them would they provide a solo ad service. And you can do this for any niche, and a lot of people are doing this way, and this is probably one of the best ways to get highly effective results, simply because not everyone is doing this strategy, and these people aren't really going to be giving out a lot of solo ads as opposed to people on Udemy, which their leads and people subscribe to their list are better quality because they're not seeing offer after offer after offer. That's why one of the reasons is why solo ads has gone down in making money in the last couple of years, simply because it's kind of getting out of hand. People are seeing too many offers, and you know, if you do this strategy, I can guarantee you'll get far better results. But it's not as easy as opposed to go to it's not as easy as opposed to go to onto Udemy and find a solo ad vendor from there, because this could be a bit tricky. Not everyone's going to provide a solo ad service, so it's going to take a bit of time, a bit of research, and we are going to keep on going right here now. This
Hi.
guy might click bank. Okay, it's straight to an offer. He doesn't ask for any email address. Just bear with me, guys. I didn't really do any research on this
Hi and
before
welcome to the Online Dog Trainer, a video-based dog training site.
Just give me couple more minutes. See, can I find someone? And I'm very surprised I haven't found anyone yet. It's always very important to check down here to see if they do solo ad link down here. Some websites do, so that would be a bit more of an advantage rather than going through every website. You can just check to see if they provide a solo ad through their website. Email. Not really understanding why these websites aren't taking emails. Watch free video. I should have done some bit of research on this first to speed things up. I do apologise, but please again bear with me. My goodness me. Here we go. Okay, about time. So we got this website, subscribe and join to our Pocky package. Now this person collects emails. Now he has got a load of email addresses in his autoresponder. So therefore, if you wish, you could send him an email and ask him very nicely, would he mind if, or do you provide a solo ad service? And show him your offer. Kind of don't ask for a price as such yet, just get an answer. And if he says yes or no, then find someone else. If he says no, if he says yes, ask more questions. And that's pretty much it. If that kind of makes sense, I hope it does, because that's as easy as it gets. I highly suggest not to overcomplicate things. Just think it's easy and it will be easy. What I've shown you is that's pretty much all you gotta do. Again, a few tips, okay? It's highly, highly important that you create your own email. Highly important. I would not do solo ads if you were not going to create your own email. I done this myself and I learned the hard way. I spent thousands of dollars and I trusted the solo ad vendors to create the email for me to spare some time. But when I was looking, I kind of subscribed to a few of the email or the solo ad providers, and I was not happy what I saw in their email. Simply because their message wasn't congruent with the offer. It was completely misleading. You could clearly tell that the people weren't going to make much money simply because the message was not. It was a bad pre-frame. And like if you're going to tell someone to come here and get a free bonus and there's no free bonus, what is that person going to do? He's not going to stick around. So that's what pretty much what's happening. So I highly suggest that you create your own email. I would not work with someone that doesn't let you use your email. Again, when doing solo ads, create your own email, test your landing page, okay? Just don't use the one landing page. Not every solo ad provider is going to have the same results as another solo ad provider. One solo ad provider might have good results on this landing page, and the next solo ad provider might have good results on this landing page. So I would suggest if you're going to use one solo ad provider, have two different landing pages, okay? If you're going to buy 200 clicks, send 100 clicks to one page and 100 clicks to the other page. Whatever one works better, keep that one, okay? Now, with this one, you actually do a small bit of a change. You change the picture, you change the heading, or you change colors or whatever, but do a small change and do the same test again. And whatever one works better, pick that one, okay? And then change something else. If you change the heading, then change the picture. And keep on testing till you get some really, really, really good results. When you do this, you could see dramatic results. It could be 20%, and if you keep on testing, you could work up to 60% conversions, which is going to triple your income, okay? So I highly, highly suggest that you take them tips, you work on them, you don't get lazy, okay? Don't just get a landing page from an offer that you might be doing. Take that landing page, buy a solo ad vendor, buy a solo ad from a solo ad provider, and let them write an email for you, because you are not going to get the results that you've been looking for. be strategic. Do a small bit of work. The more work you put in, the more you get back. Now, I'm not going to say it as a guarantee, but I'm just saying if you're going to be lazy about things, you're not really going to get the results that you want to achieve. So that's pretty much all I want to have to say today. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I just showed you 2 simple strategies into finding traffic online, and these 2 ways really are simple and easy. The second way probably is a small bit more effective, but let me tell you, it's not as easy. It's going to be more time, it's going to be more stressful, and it might cost a bit more money. But don't always go for the cheaper option, because quality is what you want. I would much rather 100 of quality leads than 1,000 leads that are not quality at all, simply because then you can make more money out of the 100 leads. So again, create your own email, test your landing pages, and what was the third thing? Test your landing pages and create your own email. I'm after forgetting, what was it again? Anyway, you can go back and check out for yourself over this video, and you should have no problems. So tomorrow I'm gonna have more awesome training. This is only the tip of the iceberg. What I want to basically show you is different ways into generating traffic online, different ways into making money online. I would not depend on one traffic source, simply because if that traffic source stops, your business is going to stop. So I highly recommend that you keep on looking for more traffic. If one system works, work on that and look for another system that works as well. Maybe not as good, but once it works, at least if the first traffic source stopped, you can work on to the second one and keep the business going. So that's all I have to say today, and I am going now. So I see you soon. Keep in touch, and I hope you get some really awesome results from this, guys. Speak soon.